Well, first you got to see it, right? So one of the things when I first start working with people, the first thing I try and get clear about is, okay, what is your vision? What do you want? What do you
Hmm.
want in that relationship? What do you want for your family? What do you want for your career? Whatever area of life we're working on, right? So I have at least a North Star and I know what we're out to create, right?
Right.
Then what becomes super clear is what messes with people, because if I say, okay, what actions do you need to take to fulfill on what you want? It'll be so clear what stops them from taking those actions is what messes with them. So it could be some story that they have about themselves or about people. Oh, people won't understand, or it's not, you can't do your art as your career, which was what was stopping me,
Hmm.
or what are limiting beliefs or realities that are not necessarily real, but people function as if they are real. It kind of reminds me of this. I don't know if you've ever heard that flea story about how do you train fleas.
No, I
Okay,
might have
well,
heard it, but it's escaping me now.
I'll make it as brief as I can, but fleas, how they work is they jump, right? That's how they
Hmm.
move. And
Right.
they're very, very powerful. Like they can jump super high for their body mass. Like if
Hmm.
you were to jump as high, it would be the top of the Empire State Building. That's how high compared to how big they are, they can jump. So how you train them, first you got to catch them, which is not easy because they jump. And
Hmm.
you take a jar and you poke holes in the top of the jar because you don't want to kill them. You just want to train them, and you put them in the jar. Now they jump and they can jump so much higher than the lid that they hit their head on the lid because there's a lid there.
Right.
So they hit their head maybe a couple times. They're super smart. They're never going to jump that high again.
Hmm.
So from that moment on, you can take the lid and they will never jump out of the jar because for them, there's still a lid there, even
Right.
though in reality, there isn't a lid. So most people function as if they're the flea. People are fleas.
Yep.
They think whatever happened to them when they were 5 is still happening. And it's a lid on what's possible in their life. So the minute you can distinguish what is the story that's holding you back. Now let's look at that. Is that the truth, or is that a possible view or a possible interpretation or a possible scenario or dialogue that you have about that thing or that person or that situation or yourself?
Hmm.
The minute they can see it and it becomes malleable, space opens up for something else to show up.
Right.
New actions. That's what happened for me with the record deal. It wasn't like, it wasn't mysterious. It was in that moment I saw this is not the truth. Oh my God, there's no lid. So what? What can I do? Oh, I guess I should get a demo, because if
Yeah.
I'm going to be a singer, I better have a demo. And then I started introducing myself to people as a singer, which I had never done before because I thought it was like I'm a loser